What is going on, everybody? Logan here for a new video, and today I am talking about 3D printers and their application for production vehicles. And according to GM spokespeople, there was a C8 mid-engine Corvette that was 75% built by a 3D printer. So it kind of shows you that, certain companies are embracing technology. As far as right now, there are no 3D printed parts in the C8. It was just for production for the right-hand side. Now, it wasn't operational, so it didn't have a drivetrain or anything, but you look at all the other parts, such as, possibly body panels. They didn't elaborate as far as what parts were actually 3D printed, but I can just imagine, possibly, body parts, interior mechanical stuff, built by a 3D printer. So personally, I think that's really cool. And they also elaborated to say that, one day in the future that they hope to have some kind of subscription service, how, GM owners, they'll be able to just print parts directly at home. Now, for right now, that's not a possibility because of 3D printers. They are, at least at-home 3D printers, they're not up where they need to be. They're not strong enough. They wouldn't be able to make the parts as good as some of the professional 3D printers. But they did say that in the future, as long as safety isn't compromised, as far as it not being a very essential part, they will start to use 3D printed parts in the production vehicles. Now, 3D printers for auto manufacturers are super useful because while they're developing a car, they can immediately change a part, change the dimensions of something, change the camera angle, and they'll be able to, fix a part that isn't working as good. They can do it right then and there. They don't have to wait. They don't have to engineer a new part. They can literally just change it right there on the 3D printer. So that is going to be the way of the future. Just like robots putting vehicles together, that kind of, took out some of the production line jobs. This is going to be the way of the future. So I'm glad to see that GM is embracing it. 3D technology has definitely come a long way, and I'm seeing more and more stuff being 3D printed. There was even like a 3D printed house, which is kind of crazy to believe that, but yeah, it was literally a 3D printed house. Now, it wasn't an elaborate house, but it was a house nonetheless that was printed using a 3D printer. I even saw a 50s or 60s Corvette that was 3D printed as well, and some people are even building engines using the 3D printers, which I think is, to me, I think that's crazy. So the technology's coming, embrace it, and this is going to be something definitely different for the future. 3D technology's definitely come a long way, and I really can't wait to see where it goes. It's going to work its way in little by little, but I'm sure one day, there's going to be entire cars just strictly 3D printed as the technology gets better. Even GM, how they used them recently to actually help with the COVID pandemic, they switched from developing parts to just printing the face shields, and they were able to get feedback directly from the doctors using them, and they changed them in little minor ways, made them more comfortable, better protection, just on the fly. So 3D printers are here to stay. Can't wait to see where it goes. But that is it for this video. Let me know what y'all think down below. A 3D printed Corvette, 75%. Yeah, it wasn't running, but it still was a 75% 3D printed Corvette C8. So let me know what y'all think down in the comments below.